So this is PowerWash Simulator. I have not played it on the channel before, but I figured I kind of owe it to you guys uh, that I have not been uploading on time, and I do apologize for that. So I figured I will kind of release this extra video just on top of it, and I'll go into more details as I get into it. But let's see. Winston Smith, Croft Manor, England. I've been requested by my esteemed employer, Miss Laura Croft, to commission a cleaner for the exterior of her residence, Croft Manor, and I've acquired your details from a mutual friend. She's soon to host a charity fundraiser for artifact repatriation and wishes for the manor to be looking tip-top for all of her esteemed international guests. As you'll no doubt discover from the odd buffed brick here and there, I've attempted the task myself, but to no avail. It is simply beyond my advancing years. Please note the roof has only recently been retiled and won't require any of your attention. Miss Croft is currently recuperating in Egypt after being set upon, but we'll be back soon to give your handiwork the once over. Cool. Messages. Interesting. Alright, well, I chose this game mostly because there's been an update. I have 100% completed PowerWash Simulator prior to the update, and I haven't found the time to play it on my own time. I've been busy. So I figured filming a video for it would be the best option available. I have not played any of the Tomb Raider games. I am familiar with the character, and that's about it. But I am familiar with PowerWash Simulator, and it's kind of just a chilled game because I don't have to do much editing, and I trust you have everything you need to begin work. I'll show you. Yeah. And so I figured it was just kind of a chill game, and I could kind of talk. Because, like I said, I have not been uploading as often as I should have, and I have not been uploading on the days I said I would be uploading, and I do apologize for that. I have, of course, excuses, and I just, in any relationship, and I would consider this a relationship, something to worry about, by the way, as Croft likes to set me these challenges from time to time. Like, cool. Because communication in any relationship is important, and this is a relationship. This is a relationship between me, the YouTuber, and you all, the audience. And so I feel if I don't communicate, then there's problems that arise, and assumptions could be made, and of course when we assume, nothing good comes of it. So I feel as this is me communicating to my audience, the murder, if you will. That's kind of like the unofficial title. I put it in the about page because I thought it was fun. It's like, oh, a group of crows, it's a murder, and every YouTuber has their like, oh, we're the bros, we're the blankety blanks, whatever you want to call it. So I was like, might as well. I thought it was funny. I think other people do. Anyway, so I want to communicate. I apologize. I have been busy, as I've said, these past couple of weeks. There's been some family stuff brought up. There's been some personal stuff. Stuff that's out of my control, stuff that was in my control, and it's just been a very busy couple of weeks here, and I'm kind of just still getting used to things going back to normal. So hopefully moving on forwards, I will not be as busy unless something comes up, but I'm not planning on it, but no one ever does. And so I'm planning that things will go back to normal, and as I go back to my normal schedule, videos will come out on time. And so that is currently the plan. And I don't have many plans for the future. I mean, it's just we're doing Don't Starve and we're doing Hollow Knight. And that's about it. I'm up to, as of right now, I believe 70 subscribers, which is pretty cool. Thank you to everyone that subscribed. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. And it was cool to see how Hollow Knight, which Hollow Knight's it's an old game. It came out in 2017. It's cool to see that brought so many new people to my channel. It got around 400 views, I think, as of right now, and so it is very cool to see that game is very still much alive and has a fan base. Because I've heard it's a great game, and I'm really enjoying it. And I don't know how much of that is because of Silk Song. I know that's a DLC that's supposed to come out I don't know, is it sometime this year or sometime in the future? But Silk Song is going to come out, and I'm planning on playing that. I mean, assuming I can afford it. I'm planning on playing that, and I'll upload it because people seem to like Hollow Knight, and I seem to like Hollow Knight as well. So I see it as a win-win. I don't exactly know how long this video is going to be as well. Um, I kind of want to make it longer just because I missed 2 Fridays in a row I was supposed to upload, and I missed them, and once again, I sincerely apologize, and I do feel bad, so I feel like you all deserve more of a longer episode, and I know not everybody has time to watch it, and not everybody will watch this, but I don't know. I guess I'm not going to get political here, but recently President Biden gave the State of the Union address, and I figured that I might, as kind of just like a president would give a State of the Union, I should give almost like not necessarily a speech, but a state of the channel kind of talk. Except the difference here is this isn't live, so I can't be heckled quite nearly as much. Actually, not at all. I can't get heckled at all. But you can yell at me in the comments still. That's fun. Because I leave comments turned on. Because I care. I care about my fan base. Like I said in a previous video, I read the comments. I do. I don't respond to all of them, and there's some that I should have responded to that I didn't, and I do kind of feel bad about that. And it's like, well, it's been like a week or it's been 2 weeks. You know, do I really like want to go back and respond this late? You know, it's yeah. But I do read all the comments as of right now. I'm not nearly big enough to. It's where like, oh, they leave hundreds of comments and I can't read them all. Even if I got 100 comments on a video, I think I'd still read all of them. And of course, I don't know how long this channel is gonna go on for, and I don't know how big I'll ever get. But I mean, I'm planning at least right now to read all the comments. I mean, I can't imagine anytime soon that I'll be getting thousands of comments. Like the big YouTube videos. But gaming never really gets too big. It's always like the music videos that get the most views, I think. YouTube is, I think they say, the second largest search engine. I mean, that's true. I kind of see YouTube broken down into two groups. You have entertainment, which is this, and then you have education. So, all the Vsauce stuff. Does Vsauce still post? I don't know if he still posts, or all the other ones. It's been a while since I've watched Vsauce. But for those of you who don't know, Vsauce is kind of like this educational channel. But I mean, think about it. Like, people use YouTube videos all the time. Companies have their own YouTube channels, and they do stuff. Political parties, international organizations. I think I heard like the other day, NATO has its own YouTube channel or something like that. It's like, yeah, so many people or organizations or places, countries, I think, have their own YouTube channels. It's crazy. So there's so much you can do, but it's, for the most part, you can basically break every single channel down to education or entertainment. And of course there's edutainment, or whatever the mixed term is, where it's like, oh, it's entertainment and education, but usually it prioritizes one over the other. Even if a channel makes entertainment educational, it's mainly entertainment. That's the main goal. Or even if an education channel makes it self-entertaining, it is still primarily an education channel. So I mean, I'm sure people can find tons of exceptions to that rule, but I don't know, that's just kind of something I've always felt. I don't know why I'm also talking about YouTube as a whole. I don't really have a plan for this. It's kind of just me power washing and talking. It's one of those games, power washing's great, where you don't really have to do anything. You're just washing. You don't have to put your mind on anything. You don't have to pay attention. It's just the wash, And I also one of the other reasons I decided to upload this now until waiting till next week is this is relevant right now. This update came out not too long ago. I'm not sure when, but I think like a couple weeks maybe. I don't actually know, but it's this month at least, so it is relevant, and so I don't know how much that will actually get me in terms of traction, because it helps when you post relevant things. But hey, the Hollow Knight gave me more views than any of my Death's Door stuff did, and Death's Door came out like, I forget when. I don't know if it was I think it was like 2021 or something, and then Hollow Knight came out 2017, and Hollow Knight gained, you know, tons more views than any of my Death's Door stuff. So I wonder if that first video's reached 100 views yet. I don't know. It was close. It was 90 something. I love that series. It's a great game. I understand though it's not for everybody, but I think it was just a good game to start off with because I was familiar with it. It's a good entry point. Actually, I haven't watched any of my older videos, so I don't know how it stacks up to like now. Because I haven't necessarily like tried to improve by any means, but you know, getting into the flow, getting used to making videos. I mean, I've made videos before, you know, uploaded stupid stuff with your friends, and I took what was it, a video editing class way back middle school, somewhere around, was it 7th grade? I can't remember, it was so long ago. But I mean, I've taken, you know, video editing courses, so I know to a certain extent what I'm doing. But of course, you know, it's actually getting used to it, and you know, having to first experience problems with recording and getting used to like uploading videos, getting kind of a scale on how long it takes, all that sort of thing. So I don't know. And then I think the biggest problem, and I would think most people would say still is like audio quality in terms of one, how loud am I? I remember when I was first posting videos, I had no idea where the mic was supposed to be. I didn't know because at first I was talking and it sounded super quiet, and I didn't realize that one, when it's in the actual like recorder app I use, it sounds a lot quieter, and then you move it to an editing program and it is a lot louder. I did not know that. I also didn't know that I just wasn't talking loud enough. The mic that I have works fine. It's a decent mic. I'm sure there's better ones out there, but there's definitely worse ones. And the mic I have is fine. I just wasn't talking loud enough. And I realized, hey, talk louder, idiot, and it won't sound as bad. And so I haven't gone and watched them, but I'm sure the audio quality on my more recent videos is better than what they used to be. And I don't know if my edits have gotten any better either, but I mean that all comes with time and learning like what program you have. I just know like basic stuff in the editing program I use, and so I know, you know, cut, crop. I know how to do some text edits and stuff, because on some of my videos I use a lot of text and stuff. So, as I'm sure some of you may have noticed, but I know how to do basic stuff like that. But all like tracking and masking and all that stuff, I haven't done yet. But I haven't felt the need to do that yet. I don't feel that need. I don't know if anything like that would actually benefit the videos in their current state. But maybe if there's, you know, a need for an edit, I will go and I will learn how to do it. You know, I don't see a reason not to. I mean, if it benefits the video and it benefits the channel, you're doing yourself a disservice not to learn how to do it. So, I mean, I enjoy editing videos. It's always kind of a time-consuming thing, and the videos I've been putting out more recently have taken longer, for sure, to edit than it used to. But I think I still enjoy it. I still enjoy video editing. But it's kind of that thing where it's all about motivation. So it's like, oh, I got to do video editing, and then it takes a while to actually go and do it. But as soon as I get into it, I'm in a groove. I'm in a groove. I don't know if that's the right word I'm looking for, but I get in the zone. So I don't stop editing until that video's done. I can't like start editing a video and edit for it for an hour and then walk away and come back 3 hours later and continue editing. No, if I start editing a video, I have to finish it. And of course, that's not going to work forever. It just helps that the current videos I do, I can get a video edited in anywhere from an hour to 2 hours usually. So I mean, it takes time, but of course it gets quicker the more you do it and stuff. But I find now that the reasons videos take longer to edit is not because of any like things I have in terms of skill. It's the edits I want to make are getting longer and they're getting more complicated, and that's why videos are taking longer to edit. But of course it varies, and it also varies on the series as well. I did a lot more text edits in Death's Door than I have on any other series. And I've used text before, but I used a lot more in those videos than I have recently. But I don't know. I think the state of the channel, it's good, and I want to do this for a while. I mean, even if it's not, if it doesn't pay or anything, it's still fun. It's still, I find enjoyment out of it. I mean, I like entertaining. That's my passion. Everyone starts a channel for a different reason. I just want to entertain people. If you want to watch these videos, great. If you don't, great. I don't really care. It's free. It doesn't cost anything, so. And besides your time. Money-wise, it doesn't cost anything. But, everything costs something. Theoretically. Anyway, so yeah, we're power washing. I'm doing the fountain, because I don't know how long this video is going to be. Maybe around like 30 minutes, maybe less. But I don't know. Maybe I'll probably finish this fountain and then I'll call it, because that is going to take forever to do. And I don't want to necessarily start a third series by any means, but if people like this, I'll make another one. But like I said, this video shouldn't have very much editing. It's just me power washing. I mean, I'll cut out the bits where kind of nothing is really happening, but I mean, I've been kind of talking this whole time. Which reminds me, I should probably have water. I don't have any water with me right now. I should probably... Well, there's a bottle over there, but I'd have to go up and get that. But yeah, I don't know if I've ever talked consecutively for this long in a video before. But I mean, it's just that desire to fill the silence. I've heard, that... I'm hearing noises. That reporters will use a technique where they don't act, like, if they want the person they're interviewing to speak, they'll just stay silent, because people find silence awkward, and so they find a need to fill that silence. And even if someone doesn't necessarily want to talk, and of course it doesn't work for everybody, but they'll go and they'll say more just to fill the silence, because they don't like the awkward silence. So maybe it's that need just to fill the silence here. I think for me, actually, the reason I want to talk a lot is I want this to be entertaining. I mean, I just don't want to, sit here for 5 minutes and not say a word, because that's just essentially me playing the game and nothing's happening. I assume people, I mean, well, it depends. Like I said, everyone watches YouTube for a different reason and creates channels for different reasons. But I would assume, unless you're looking specifically for a game, like if you watch this video because, oh, I want to see the new PowerWash Simulator update, and that's the only reason you're watching this video, then you're not really going to care about what I have to say. But if you're watching this video because you like me and you like my channel and my personality or whatever, then you're going to care about what I have to say. So I feel like I'm mainly making these for those who actually care about what I want to say. And so I think people would listen to that. People have pointed out to me I ramble a lot. And I guess I'm doing that right now. But I mean, what else am I supposed to do? It's power washing. I mean, there's things you can do, but it's not exactly, you can't necessarily speed it up or slow it down. It just happens. I mean, I could see, like, all this, like, what's the most efficient. It's not that. That's soap. That's white. You can get this with white, but I don't know if white's the most effective. Green works. I could start using green, I guess. But then you miss some stuff. I'll stick with yellow, I think. This game made me want to buy a power washer in real life. Actually, a pressure washer. Apparently there's a difference. Something about hot water and cold water and everything, but I went to some local, like, I don't know, but like, what's the name of the store? Like, hardware store? It's like a Lowe's or something, but more the local stuff, not the Michaels or Lowe's or Home Depot. That's the one, the orange one. Why did I say Michaels? I have no idea. Anyway, so those local, like, hardware stores, I guess. I don't know what they're called. So I've been looking at some of those to see what kind of, like, power washers and pressure washers they have. But I want an electric one. And they're expensive too. They're surprisingly cheap and expensive. I think I could purchase one, but I'm saving up money for something else. Actually, I'm saving up money right now to get a better computer because there's a lot of games I have. I can't play them because my computer's crap, so it will not load properly. So I'm saving up and I'm gonna build my own PC with the help of some friends, but gonna build my own PC so I can run games a little smoother and a little better. Because I think if I do that, it'll make it more enjoyable to watch. Of course, I can't guarantee that, but you know, one can hope. So, but yeah, this is going pretty good. Almost done with this fountain, at least the outer edges. Just have this like little column area to go. That over there, this wall, and I think that wall over there, and we'll be good. And the outside of this fountain will be done. I have a little timer that tells me how long I've been recording. And I've been currently recording for 23 minutes. And I can imagine much of this will get. Did that one get cleaned? That one did. I don't remember that one dinging, but I guess it did. Ooh, I gotta get under there. I don't think a lot of this is gonna get cut out, so the timer can be inaccurate sometimes because I'll be like, oh, I know for a fact I'm gonna cut like 10 minutes out of this video, so the timer isn't accurate to my situation. But in this case, I think it pretty much is. So yeah, it's like if if I've been recording for half an hour, but I know I'm gonna cut 10 of those minutes out, then you can record it for a little bit longer. The original plan for this channel was to try and keep videos around 20 minutes, because I think that's what the algorithm likes, is videos that are over 20 minutes long. Is it 10 or 20? I don't remember. It's always changing. But yeah, it was gonna be like 20 minutes, and then I was like, I'm not gonna go to 30. It's not gonna be 30. And I'm gonna keep it under 25 if I can. That went out the window pretty quickly. Most of my videos are over 25 minutes long. But I mean, I just found I enjoy it. I enjoy making videos, and there's a lot I didn't want to edit out, or I would film for way longer than I needed to, and I ended up having too much footage, and a lot needed to be cut out. And do you know how long or like how much stuff I cut out? There's a lot. So it'd be interesting to see kind of what an unedited video really would look like. And so today, it's the 13th. I don't know when this video is going to go up. Hopefully today. This should, if like I'm going to release one video today. I hopefully 3, but if I don't make 3, it'll definitely be 2. Because I have 2, as of right now, I have 2 Don't Starve episodes filmed, and they need to be edited. I'm filming this right now, and so I'm hoping to release, maybe I'll release like Don't Starve, maybe Don't Starve Power Washing, and then maybe another Don't Starve all in one day. Because I don't like releasing 3 videos in a day. But the more I spread out, the more people are going to get upset that I haven't been uploading videos, which is the whole reason why I'm filming this right now. If I just edited and uploaded my videos on time, this video wouldn't have been made. And I just would be doing this for fun on my own. But I don't know. Maybe people will like this, maybe they don't. I find this game incredibly relaxing. This is one of my favorite games I've played. I don't exactly know how many hours I have. It's a lot. And it's like, I don't know, the third or fourth game that I've gotten 100% achievements on. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. So, there you go. So yeah, this wall does need to be cleaned. Maybe we can clean the outside, and then clean out all the outside walls and stuff, and then we can see what time we're at, and then decide whether or not I want to continue. But yeah, I've never played any of the Tomb Raider games. Not necessarily that something, it wasn't something that necessarily appealed to me. But I mean, I've never looked into them either to really see, like, what are they? I think they're like action games or something. I know that like Lara Croft was like one of the first, like a big like early female video game character, like one you could play. I know that, but that's kind of as far as my knowledge really goes. Pillar. Did that pillar get cleaned? Yes. Okay. So it's just 2 more walls and then 1 more like pillar, and I think we're good. But yeah, I mean, that's all I really know about it. But I mean, I don't know. I think they're like action games. Did I say that already? I don't remember. But I know I've said this. It's like my thing is more like strategy and survival. Neither of which this game is. PowerWash is neither of those things. But it's so relaxing. It's really fun. One of my favorite games. So yeah, I mostly decided that's mostly why I wanted to do it. It's a win-win, I figured. I get another video out. It doesn't take a lot of editing, so I can get it out quickly, and it's fun. I've been meaning to play it. And by like quickly, I don't mean it's like, oh, I just have to get something out, you know. But it's like this isn't any less of a video um, than say my other videos. But I just feel I wanted to get this out quickly because I feel bad for having so many delays. So that's kind of why I want to get something out quickly. Like if I want to start a new whole series, the amount of the amount of preparation and like planning that would have to go into that would be very time consuming. And so Power Wash Simulator, it's very simple. You know, you can just talk, you can just rant. It's very mindless, and you just got to jump into it, and you just open the game and film. There's not much to it. Versus, I don't know, different games. There's been a couple series I've tried to film, and I refilmed the video like 3 times, and it wasn't working out. Maybe in the future sometime I will go and I will try and film that and release it again, but as it currently stands, I don't think I will. Plus, I think 2 series going on at the same time is fine enough. I hate it when like YouTubers will start a series and then not finish it, and so I really want to avoid that. If I'm gonna start something, I'm gonna finish it. Of course, it's hard for something like Don't Starve Together, where there's not really an end. I mean, besides like you die, that's an ending, or you defeat. There's like kind of like a final boss, but I mean, Don't Starve is getting constant updates, right? The lore, there's still more lore being made. The story's not done, and the like final boss, there's still left to do. It's like one of those games where when you defeat the air quotes final boss, you are still left in the game, and you like it's like Minecraft, right? You beat the Ender Dragon, you're still in the game. There's still stuff to do afterwards. I believe it's kind of like that, but also like, you know, that's the point. Whereas Don't Starve, there's still stuff being made. It's not a complete game. I mean, in terms of like stuff, you know, they're adding new stuff all the time. Heck, the what was it? The I forget the name of the update, but it was when they added the stage and the costumes. It's like that's more stuff to do in the game, and it's mostly lore oriented, not much gameplay. But there's still very much developing this game, and there's still a lot to be added. So to say there really is an end to that game is, I don't know. There's not really, you know, it's not like your standard story driven game where there's just like a definite start and a beginning. It's, you know, it's a survival game. It's kind of, that's how it is with those types of games at times. So I kind of don't know when I'm going to end that series, and I don't know how long it's going to go on for. I guess till either A, people get bored of it, because I mean, if people are bored of a series, there's no reason to continue it, or I die. I think if I die in that game, I'm going to stop it, or stop that specific series. Not to say I won't return, but just be like, yeah, I died. Anyway, that's the end of the series. Until next time, kind of thing. Because I've said this before, I want to try and bring a second player in. I wanted to eventually do a multi-player series, and I don't know. I'm gonna be very vague with this. I've gotten requests from certain people to do a multiplayer series, and I'm working on it. There are certain people I've asked, or I have in mind that I want to do it with, and I just have to contact those people. But of course, there's scheduling. That's hard, getting people to have a certain schedule to do it with. And equipment is a whole nother thing, right? Whereas, how would I get their audio, right? How would I get their gameplay footage, right? And of course, there's free stuff you can get for all of that. But it's like with a microphone, would I share a mic, right? How would I go about that? All right, so the outside is done, I believe. All these walls are clean. Maybe I do the fish statue. Perhaps maybe I can clean like this base here and then clean the fish statue, and maybe that'll be it. Just, yeah. I guess, I don't know. I kind of want to just clean the fish statue. I've been looking at it. I've been kind of eyeing it up this whole time, and I gotta clean it. It's dirty. What was my favorite level? It's well, because in Power Wash Simulator, um, there's free play. You can go back and do the levels you already cleaned. It would be very stupid if they didn't allow you to do that. But yeah, I don't. It's a different experience for sure when you, because in the game there's like a story mode. And you can earn money by doing jobs, and you can upgrade your equipment, right? And so you can upgrade your power washer, and this is the professional level power washer, currently the best washer in the game, the most powerful. And there's previous jobs where you would do them with a less powerful washer. And so going back and replaying those levels when you have the best power washer is definitely a different experience. For sure. It's definitely different. And a level you may have hated before may become super easy because you have a much better washer and it's not as hard. So it's definitely the question of what is my favorite level. I'm not sure. It definitely. I'd have one. I haven't played this game in forever, so my knowledge, immediate knowledge on like, oh, I really like this one or I really hated this one, is not entirely up to date. One, because I haven't played these new levels yet, and two, it's just like I said, it's been forever, so I don't exactly remember. But from the top of my head, what was fun? Um, I like a lot of the earlier stages, like the bungalow. I think that was fun. Um, what's another fun I had? I really liked the actually the final level. I'm not gonna spoil it because no spoilers. But there's a temple that you get to clean, and so that one's really fun. There's like I don't, is it a mosque or a church or like a temple? Oh no, I remember. So there's like a water temple, right? And then there is a like a standard temple, like on you know, I think it's a monk temple or something. And that one, I remember that one was fun. I had fun with that one, and I've cleaned it multiple times actually. So I have fond memories regarding that one. What's others? Um, I'd have to go back and look through all of them again, as well. Oh, the playground. I liked the playground, and there's a lot of people who don't like it, because when you first start off the game, it takes forever. It's very slow because you have just the starting washer, and it takes people usually like multiple days to finish it. I finished it with a professional level, maybe like I don't even know if it took me an hour. It was pretty quick. It was at like the most 2 hours. It was really easy, and of course I was using the professional washer. But that level was really easy once you have the best tools. I mean, it seems obvious when you say it out loud. It's like, yeah, of course. If you're using better tools, it's gonna go faster than when you're using worse tools. But it brings it in a different light, like I was talking about. It changes the experience. And so I kind of, like I said, I hated that level with everybody else when I first started out because it was just super slow. But it uh, it was fun. It was fun later on. I think unanimously, everybody hates the treehouse level. I think most people like hate that one. It was super big and it took forever. It wasn't as bad as I thought. Of course, I had kind of a negative opinion of it going in because I had, seen people play it and I kind of knew that it can be a bit of a pain. But going into it actually wasn't horrible. It of course took a long time, but it could have been worse. That's what I'm saying. And I don't know if they might have made some improvements since uh, by the time I played it, like they might have changed some minor details. Um, so I don't actually know if the experience I had was authentic or the same as everybody else's, but I think it could have been worse. I liked there's a house and it's like a little cottage in the woods, and very fairy tale esque, and that one was fun. I enjoyed that one. It had some tall roofs, but I felt like it was time consuming, but I just felt like it cleaned really cleanly. Funny enough, but no, I really enjoyed that one. And then of course most people like the skate park. because with the skate park, it's just like big slabs of cement, and of course when you're power washing something, the angles can always be a pain, and getting on these like all these tiny little crevices and whatnot. But the skate park, I mean, it's basically it's the same as how you see it. It large flat surfaces, not much hidden dirt, and it goes by pretty quickly, and it's fun. It's of course everything starts off all grimy and dirty, and then once you start cleaning things, its true colors start to shine in, and it's a very beautiful skate park. And it's kind of same with the playground. Is it's very colorful, and you start to wash all the dirt away, and you get to see who it truly is. What it was like in the prime of its life, almost. So that's cool. So I think a lot of people enjoy the skate park. And this fish is taking a little bit longer than I had hoped, but I am almost done. Let's see. Can I? Yes. Get this. And this one's pretty powerful too. I think I've bought. I do not know English. I bought all the upgrades to the PowerWash that are currently available. I'm sure there will be more in the future. I can't speak. I don't know why. I'm not good at speaking, which is funny enough because I took a debate class, which that like speaking is important and like you're taught how to speak well, and I'm not speaking well right now because and it's different because I love debate. That was my favorite class in middle school. So I really thoroughly enjoyed it. So it's kind of funny that my supposedly favorite class of middle school has not taught me anything. So I bought all the upgrades to the washer. Oh my gosh. And unless they bring some more in the future, which I'm sure they will, there has to be like some more upgrades. I don't have much to spend my money on, so I'm just kind of buying cosmetics, I guess, and all the soaps. Because, I mean, what else are you going to spend $600 on? I wonder how many people have not seen this game before. That's a way to put it. I wonder how many people this is their first exposure to PowerWash Simulator in terms of, like, a video. Because I'm sure they've heard something about it. Most people have. But I wonder, just general exposure, if this is somebody's first. Which, if that's the case, I am honored to be your first introduction to a glorious game. This game is great. Like all games I've played so far, I would highly recommend it to you. And I cannot praise it anymore because I will not do it justice on how great this game is, as I am currently falling and cannot seem to get up the tail of the fish. Oh, that's why. I'm not using my long extensions. I have all the upgrades, and I haven't even been using my extensions. That's probably how they want you to do it. It's been forever since I played this game. Been too long. Okay, so of course you can get extensions where you can take your power washer and it'll be longer. And so that way you can reach all the areas you weren't able to before because you now have an extension. There we go. Fish is done. It was simply that easy. Well, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching this kind of state of the channel video and general rant, I guess. If there is a second part, we'll finish cleaning up this area and then maybe hit up the mansion. Maybe clean like the front door or something. Oh, there's a little step ladder. I guess this was he was talking about when he was trying to clean it himself. Anyway, yeah, like I said, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one, which the next video will probably be Hollow Knight, because I'm planning on uploading, like I said, 2 other Don't Starve videos today. But in case those don't go up, there are going to be 2 Don't Starve videos either before or after this, or at the same time this is uploaded. And then we'll go back to Hollow Knight. And hopefully, I will go back to my normal schedule. And once again, I apologize for not getting videos out on time, and I will try better in the future. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.